Hi and welcome to this edition of Sci-Fi Builds, and today we're going to be making the Imperial Probe Droid from The Empire Strikes Back. Now this Lego set comes with 683 pieces. It did recently retire, so if you want to grab yourself a copy of this set, do while it's still affordable and while stocks last, because obviously, as with Star Wars and Lego, they do delete certain sets and they can become very valuable over a period of time. I'm not saying that you should invest in this particular set if you can find one. That's not any by any stretch of the imagination financial advice. Just a word of warning: if you want this set and you haven't got one already, they might become very hard to get and might go up in price. So anyway, as usual, I'll do the build in time lapse and I'll give you a review at the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and here comes the build. Right, so that is the build complete. I'm not sure I got it 100% right because the arms can go on in slightly different poses. So final thoughts of the set. Well, you tell me, what do you think? I think that looks really cool. I think this is an underrated set, to be honest. There are some criticisms and I'll get to those criticisms shortly. Spin your head. Even the cat thinks he wants to have a say on this kit. So this is part of the, I believe it's a UCS set, so an Ultimate Collector's set of the Probe Droid. It retailed around about £80 or £90, I think. Can't say for sure because I did buy it just before Christmas and that was a little while ago now. I was really impressed with the build. I loved some of the new techniques and some of the kit parts that they've, whoever thought of how to put the arms together is quite genius, really. I mean, they've used like guns and obviously the claws. So some of the techniques I found really intriguing and interesting. Some of the bits that I didn't use, I don't know why you'd use that, but you don't. Yeah, I think it's interesting enough to build. I feel it was reasonably value for money because the size of it, I think I like the size. I really do think that's not a bad size at all. And it is a little bit posable with the arms, and this is where some of the criticism is levelled at this particular set, and that is the frailty of it. And I believe some people have reported that the arms just drop off, and they do. However, what I would say to that is you're not going to be playing around with this. Well, you might. Beep, 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 beep. Just brings out the child in me. Yeah, so you're not really going to be playing around with this as you would some of the other sets like the Millennium Falcon or Slave 1. It is made for display, and you do get a collector's edition display base, which I think is pretty cool as well. The sticker shows up nicely. Yeah, the criticisms are well deserved. The arms do just seem to drop off for no real reason. But I do think once you've got it on a shelf, in a pose that you're happy with, don't dust it, leave it alone, you should be fine. And it's a nice size. So I'm really pleased with this. And I'd say if you can get hold of one now, do, because I think it's value for money at the moment. Once these start getting a bit scarce, because obviously they've stopped making this particular set, prices I feel will go up. I think this is underrated at the moment. So grab hold of your copy if you can, while they're at a reasonable price before they go through the roof, because I honestly think that this set at the moment is underestimated, and once people realise and appreciate this set, I think it will be very difficult to get, and very difficult to get at a reasonable price. So I'd give it it's got to be worth a steady 8.5 to 9 out of 10, and it will look great with the collection that I'm building. So thank you very much for watching. This was the Imperial Probe Droid, and don't forget to come back for some more. And for those of you that are wondering what pieces do I have left, I have an awful lot of pieces left. So yeah, I mean, obviously some of the sets, because you get a bag of pieces, you wouldn't use, like the saws here, some of the joint linkages and stuff. So yeah, that's what you get left in the bag. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to come back for some more Lego building.